Hey everybody, welcome to the December Daily, where we live stream daily for fun, for joy, and definitely not for profit. However, I think I forgot to put my new friend Ray hooked me up with the wonderful idea of actually making a Venmo link so that people could contribute if they wanted. And what happened? I don't think we got it in the description, Isabel. Anyway, we'll fix that. Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful, fantastic day. I actually did. It was a good one. Let's see. Let me see if I can make some new moves with titles and stuff today. We're kind of trying to add something new every day. Today we got a couple extra cameras in conjunction with our Level Up Your Virtual Presence class. I went out also with the encouragement of my friend Lev Gerbin, who also goes by the name Leova. I went out and I bought a really like standard normal webcam, and that is what you are seeing, I believe, there. Yeah. That is what you're seeing there. That's a good $40. So when we're talking about, virtualing up virtual presence, and kind of like taking the next step with your own rig and however you're streaming or interacting with people on Zoom calls or whatever, it doesn't have to be outlandish, All it really has to be is, not this. Yeah, just as long as it's not that, you're kind of okay, right? So anyway, let me say hi to people in the chat, because there's all sorts of people. Oh, Helen Yee, it's great to see you. Fantastic. Eric Wallach. Oh, Freddie Bryant, great jazz guitarist and composer. Eric Hay, Matt Manweiler. Oh, what are you saying? My eyes. I gotta do better with my eyes here. Stereo delays are amazing with pizzicato, aren't they? Isn't that like why we all live now? Isn't that like the whole reason for existence is stereo pizzicati with delay? So much fun. Let me change up some music here a little bit so it doesn't get too static. Let's see who else is here. Paul Reller. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Reller's Paul Reller was here yesterday, and he encouraged me to really consider whoops, wrong one. Sorry. That doesn't need to be there. Like I said, getting comfortable. Anyway, Paul is encouraging me to get the Webern Opus 21 row up, and and I'm kind of embarrassed because I don't know the Opus 21 12-tone row as well as Paul does, because that's kind of virtually all that Paul does is the Opus 21 row. So he knows it really well. So I'm kind of a little bit self-conscious to kind of pull in Webern in the midst of my own music, because number one, that's quoting and that's a problem. And number two, I'm just not going to do it as well as Paul would. I don't know if you can find it, Paul. If you want to put it in the comments, I want to introduce you to Paul's band, one of the best bands of all time. Back in our Eastman days together, it was named Klang, Klang, and my favorite record of theirs was a record called Pol Pot Pie. So you can find it on YouTube. Go look for it, Pol Pot Pie. Anyway, so that's Paul. Lynn Lane is here, the great photographer from Houston. Andre, my buddy Andre, dinner with Andre, my buddy Andre Chumley. Oh man, lovely to have you here. Andrew Unferdorfer's here again today. Alexandra Gardner, composer, and more than anything else right now, I mean, she'll always compose, but she's actually begun doing a coaching program, like a long-term program arrangement for composers. So if you're out there and you're a composer and you're like, ready to move on to whatever your next stage is, couldn't work with anybody better than Alex Gardner. She's there. Go visit her website. I think it's alexandragardner.com. Martin Mueller. Oh, Martin, how are you? Martin's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful singer. The opera scene in Europe. We did Giovanni Solima's opera together called Ellis Island. Martin, I do hope you're well. I hope you are so well and thriving over there. Jake Holmes, who I owe a discussion about Cam Link 4K, and I will give it to you so much, Jake. He says, nailed it. You had me at the little funky droplets and shaker. Oh, and the subtle foot. Okay, great. Isabel Holmes says, oops. Laura Bibbs is a wonderful trumpet player. Laura is works with me at Manhattan School of Music and is also a composer and now a visual artist. All my folks at Manhattan, one of whom I'll tell you a little bit about today, are fantastic musicians. And one of the things about teaching at the Manhattan School of Music at the conservatory is that everybody becomes your colleague. So you may work with them in the context of the school, but then everybody leaves and they make work. And it's one of the most fabulous parts of teaching, I gotta say. Let's see. Paul Reller says, Google it. Oh my God, that's in reference to something that I said, Paul, and now right, Pol Pot Pie. Yes, right. Yeah, well, at least I told him what it was called. That was good. There we go. Isabel Holmes. Oh, there you go on Amazon. Is that one of those links where you can buy the record for like $81,000? It might be. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Alexandra Gardner, 3 hearts. I love you too. And Rob Michael. Hey, Rob, guitarist from the West Coast. Also somebody who's been teaching online far before anybody else was, who had his entire studio online. Great guitar teacher. There's Alex's link. Oh, AlexandraGardner.net. Thank you for the correction. Isabel's talking to Paul. Thank you. Well, you know what? Anybody who wants to level up their virtual presence, there is absolutely something going on, and you can do that with me, with us, for free, December 12th and 13th. The link is in the description, as Isabel says in this title, and I'll just leave that up for a minute. No, I won't, because it's just too much for one screen. Let's see. Hey, Michael Ross, Guitar Moderne. Do you know Guitar Moderne's? Go Google Guitar Moderne. Michael Ross used to live with us in New York, and he's in Nashville now, I believe, Michael, right? And great, phenomenal blog. All things pedals, all things music, all good guitarist himself. Anyway, you know what? So Michael, I don't know where you're coming from. We're out on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. And the reason you're not seeing anybody else's chat is because wherever you are, you're only seeing the chats from that place. I got to figure out how to deal with all that stuff. There's, my 2 friends in Holland can probably tell me how to make that better. Regarding yes, exactly, Paul. You'll all notice that and I think I left this in the description too. When you're doing these streaming things, Facebook, 25 seconds round trip. So if I make reference to something and then you type something to me 25 seconds later, I will see it. It'll come through. I'll get it and I'll respond to it. But 25 seconds later. YouTube, only I think 10 to 15 or less. And then Twitch, if you're listening on Twitch, not only do you get superior audio and video, but your chat comes into the stream kind of almost immediately, like within 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. It's kind of a nice way to work. We're also on Instagram today. If anybody's watching on Instagram, I do not have access to your comments. I'm supposed to, but somehow Mr. Zuckerberg has not solved how we can all, powerfully live stream to Instagram unless it's on our phone, which is kind of a problem for me because I don't like to do that. Hey, and there's Ray Helfrich. He is such a lovely guy. He's got the new music the streaming calendar. Isabel, he just, or maybe you could put that, Raymond, in the chat for everybody. Just a calendar of live streaming that he maintains. What a lovely guy. There's Guy Samuel Newton again. That's his second day. Hey, Guy, you're listening on your way to work at Echo Mountain, Asheville. Right on. Now, okay, this is something that can you tell me a little bit more about Echo Mountain, Guy and Andre, because I'm getting the feeling that I should really know what that is, and I don't right this minute. Echo Mountain has got to be either something to do with Moog or Make Noise, or is it a synthesizer store? Tell me what it is. Is it a factory? Is it a building place? Tell me. Yeah, okay, good. Oh no, Instagram today, it didn't work. Yeah, it said unable to connect. Oh well, such is life. I'm getting a little frustrated with that part of the deal. So anyway, yeah, so today, everybody, as you probably all know, first of all, thanks for tuning in. Whether you're watching it live and interacting and engaging with me, thank you for your time and for your interest, or whether you're watching it later on in the replays. Today, you probably know, is Bandcamp Friday. And, things have changed. Probably not. That's like no news flash for you. Things have changed. Oh, I see. State-of-the-art studio, Andre says. Yes, Echo Mountain is the studio. Got you. Right. Okay, I'm going to go look at that. Or maybe put in a link for me later. So I can really get what's going on there in Asheville with Echo Mountain. So anyway, here's the deal. This is a time where, and I'm not talking about the time of COVID. I'm talking about the time, the past few years, the next few years, because of technology. And I mean, look at this technology. We've got software where I can compose in real time while streaming, right? We've got, instruments that are MIDI controllers. Or should I say MIDI controllers that are instruments. And just the ability to make stuff, to make streams, to make music, to make anything really with a lot of fluidity. Well, that's what we have. And the other thing that we have, thanks to this incredible company called Bandcamp, is we have the ability to own our music again. So this, I see everybody putting up all their Spotify stats this week. This I guess is the week to do that. And my friend Steve Lawson just wrote an incredible post on it. He'll probably make it into a blog post, but it's a really problematic thing. Andre and I talk about it all the time, but artists don't get paid for Spotify plays. We think they do, but when I get the checks, I don't. But then maybe I just don't get played that much. However, if I put a record up on Bandcamp, you can go buy that or not buy it. I don't buy CDs anymore. If I want to support somebody, I just give them a little money. I basically buy their record, and whether I download it or not, I always have the option to. But I tend to listen to music from an app, and I can even listen to it from the Bandcamp app. Anyway, I'm not here to sell Bandcamp, although I am, because I'm such a believer. But what I am here to sell you today is I'm here to sell you 3 artists who I love. And I want to, I'm going to pull this over here so you can actually see their pages, but their links are already in the description. I'm going to share with you, first of all, another one of my former students. Tyler Niedermeyer began with us over at Manhattan School a couple of years ago, and did his master's degree. Right? He's a bass clarinetist and now also an electronics artist. So I spent 2 years with this guy, and he took on a whole realm of things, making sure that he was mixing everybody's concerts and just like learning like crazy. And then now he's put out this EP. It came out today on Bandcamp Friday. And if you don't know about Bandcamp Friday, that 15% that Bandcamp usually keeps on every dollar, gone. All the money goes straight to the artist on Bandcamp Friday. So if you can buy a little music from an artist on Friday, it's a mitzvah. All right, it is something to do. So anyway, Tyler's an amazing Ableton Live practitioner. There, he's got his push and everything, and he's an amazing Ableton Live practitioner. So any of you guys who are interested in Ableton Live would really enjoy that. Also, give you this record label, actually, which is run by 2 former students of mine, now colleagues, Adam Cuthbert and Dan Rohde. They are releasing, I think, one track. Great, Greet the World Every Morning with Curiosity and Hope is this record that I believe comes out today, and it's basically 1 track at a time they're going to release. So go visit them. I mean, look at that art, right? This is all them. This is all DIY. This is top to bottom, So on Fridays, I'm going to feature some of my friends who really would welcome at least your look. Go play a track. Don't, if you, whatever you want to do as far as clicking and buying on things, it's, that's as Tabitha says, that's your business. So, but maybe just click on the play button because it's wonderful music. And then finally, my dear friend Johnny Rogers. This is Sparrow, but today he actually released his soundtrack for a new, oh goodness, and Johnny's not here. Let me see. I thought it was today. Maybe did I get this wrong? There's a soundtrack to a film called The Passing, I believe, which is a gorgeous film. So maybe just, I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised not to see this here. So I'll bet you, Isabel, if you just go look on his Facebook page, we'll find the right link. Anyway, that is my spiel for today. I mean, I like to offer some ideas of things I'm thinking about, and they're always connected to musicians being more powerful in the world, amplifying themselves. That is what our organization is called, Isabel's and mine. It's called Amplify This. And that's where Level Up Your Virtual Presence is also coming from. It's kind of the idea that you've got a message, everybody's got a message, and everybody's got an outlet that they can afford, to like make themselves known in the world. So how we do that is up to us, right? And it doesn't have to break your bank. It could be your iPhone. It could be a $40 camera, which is kind of jittery and stuttery, I know, but you get what you pay for. This is the other thing. But that's why we call it Level Up Your Virtual Presence, because you can always go one step at a time. So anyway, we invite you to join us for that on December 12th and 13th. So let me pay attention to the chat again. Oh, I got you. Okay, right on. We shouldn't, however, compare actual ownership. What is Andre saying? He's saying something important. I know it. Yes, yeah. Andre and I just get into this endlessly. So, we will talk about that again. There we go. The passing on. I'm going to actually put that in here. So now you guys can go see it. So anyway, no sound. Ashley, I mean, I was hoping that you'd be hearing sound right now. You should. She got it. Right on. Good enough. Hey, David Schneerman. Wow, last time David and I saw each other, he was running sound for Amadou Mokhtar here at Solid Sound, right? Was it? Yeah, it was Solid Sound. Anyway, David Schneerman is one of our great sound men in New York and elsewhere. Anyway, that's my thing for today. Anybody got any questions about cameras or audio or microphones or anything else or anything except politics? I don't know. I got to tell you, there is some relief when there is no onslaught of news. That's all I can say. There's a little peace. And I can make some music in peace. And that's kind of nice. So anyway, I'm going to pull up some music and send you on your way. So, listen, thank you. How's Cuckoo? Oh, Jake asks, how is Cuckoo? Cuckoo's our puppy. He's wonderful. We probably need to get a Cuckoo link or a Cuckoo cam, Isabel, at some point. But anyway, I'm going to play you out, and thank you for joining us on this 4:30. Thank you so much for joining us. It's getting more fun every day. Save a little time after the stream on Sunday, because I'm just going to compose a little online. And you can come help me compose. Give me some ideas. Say, a little bit more of that, a little bit less of that. No, that's too much hot sauce, or, whatever you want to tell me. And then stay tuned for the cooking show. I don't know. Anyway, bow, violin. So anyway, yeah. Cuckoo cam. Yep, There we go. Raymond, thank you for coming. Yes, the December dailies can be found and streamed anywhere on Facebook. You can find it at least for 14 days on Twitch, if not more. And yeah, you can find it on YouTube all the time. Yeah, they stick around. Hey, Andre, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It has been such a joy to have you all. Let's get some music going here. Yes, Ray, you can totally comment on Twitch in the browser. There's just a button which will reveal it a little bit more for you, but it's there. Maybe I'll show you tomorrow. Jake, call me. I'll tell you all about Camlink 4K. Hey, Steven, Stefan, hello. I can say your last name a lot better than your first name apparently today. Hey, Stefan, say hi to Irina. Yeah. And Sasha.